Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Only don't ask how about you. What about you?
What about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Do you remember our lesson previous week?
What
Not one about
was
the film,
so
but before it.
before this? We had a topic about relationships.
Yes, and there was a part of video. Have you watched that at home to the end?
Yes, I watched. Yes, I did.
Listen, please, to my question. Have you watched?
Yes, I had.
Yeah. Do you remember those three, let it be skills, main skills?
Yes, I remember. The qualificate three skills for what the people should have for good relationships.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is insight.
Huh?
Inside, it is about understanding, about learning how to understand the other, the partner, and to understand how to um, I'm sorry. I think it's not so about awareness. Sorry. Side, it is about awareness, about understanding what I want from a relationship, what is better for me, uh, uh, and mm,
What synonym can you say to the word insight?
inside.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What
it
comes to
is
your mind?
what we I closed. Um,
You
it
can
is
use simple
something.
English.
Please,
You can use very simple words. I don't demand something difficult.
I can use very simple words.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, mm. There's something
Uh-huh.
of the relationship.
Yeah,
Of
only you can't say something and view together because they are both nouns. Some
uh,
view. Mm-hmm.
some view, some
Yeah.
view of relationships.
Okay, you say it's some view, agree with you, and for me it was understanding, a synonym.
Mm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
what is the second? Can you enumerate the second skill?
The second is mutuality.
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 Mm-hmm.
Mutuality. Um, okay, I noticed this. It was very interesting for me. The first it is understanding what both people want,
Mm-hmm.
what they need, and what is the matter for both. Uh, what sets of needs matter. Yeah,
Do you mean the word
so
matter?
matter. Yes.
Okay.
What is for both? What is for both sets of need matter? And it is,
Look, you have matter, it's a verb. What
yeah,
matters for both? Like this.
yes.
It's better. Okay, continue, please.
And the other thing is convey your own needs. It is to know how can I say my partner to if I want something. And other things is also to meet your partner as well. What they what
To meet the demand.
To learn how can I support my partner.
Yes. Here you can use such a word, such a phrase, meet the demands. Do you know the word demands?
No, I forget it.
It's in plural here. A demand, вимога, требование. І meet the demands, відповідати вимогам. So you can meet the demand of your partner. I think it's about this.
Okay.
Because you just said meet your partner and lost this word.
Actually, it is meet. It is such interesting structure to meet your partner needs as well.
Yeah, you can say needs instead of the demands. Meet needs.
Yeah. Okay. And another thing is to factor what both people's needs into decisions that you make about your relationships.
Sorry, would you repeat, please, what they do?
To factor.
Can you explain, please?
Factorization that the both people needs into.
The second factor is. Do you mean like this?
No. It is a verb factor.
Okay, continue.
Decision that you make about your relationships. Okay, I think I could not explain it.
I think you can.
The meaning is that one decision or many decisions where the people can make together, or what you mentioned, or okay, what the people decide together. I would say maybe it's some decision. Okay.
Okay, so they should make a decision together, like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's move on to the last.
And last is emotional regulation. Emotional regulation.
What is it about?
It is about regulation, the feelings, themselves or ourselves.
And what do you mean? Should we regulate some emotions?
Sometimes, or it depends on our partner. Sometimes some partner can be, for example, want to have break or want to have some activity, and it is means that sometimes we could be emotionally, maybe we want something else, and emotionally we want something, or for example, we want to make a trip with our partner, but our partner want to stay at home, and it is this emotional regulation to understand what can I do for myself. Maybe I should take a short time. I should take the short time to think about it, or if I have such experience, if I know my partner, I should say, yeah, okay, I agree with you. We can stay at home, for example. It is about keeping emotion, keeping our self emotion calm.
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 Keeping our emotions calm. Why ourselves?
Okay. Our emotion calm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what do you think of these 3 factors? Would you use any of them?
Would I use it? It is important to use them.
And have you heard about them before watching the video?
No, I don't. But I would say with the experience, it got it with experience, with some relationships experience. Actually, I think if the people think about it, if the people analyze it, what is the problem? It is for my opinion, it is not always relationship between man and woman. Also, there are a relationship between parents and children, and the problems. It is always. I think it is the same. That the people don't try to think about the problem. Why the problem is there? Why maybe it's not problem at the moment. Maybe it is problem for a long time, but nobody say about it. And in relationship, it's the same. The people try to say at the beginning or something. Try to handle with.
Try to do what?
Handle. No. Okay.
Змиритися?
I forget it.
Or in what meaning?
I don't know. I forget. I know that I will find this word. It's okay.
Okay, I like the way you spoke today. You were very confident, and actually you made some mistakes, but they were not so numerous and not so rude. Only some verbs instead of nouns or vice versa. And sometimes you lose this word, have a break. So as usually, the small words, articles, pay attention to them. For example, you told there is problem, there is a problem, okay?
Yeah.
Can you open now your Telegram?
Yes, I have open.
I have. Can you?
I can. Okay. It is open.
Great. I sent you the last screenshot. There are some questions. Look through them. Do you understand everything here?
This one, who is Mike? When did they get engaged?
Engaged. People can be married, but before it, they should be engaged.
Yeah.
Обручены.
Yeah, yes, I know.
as on Zoom you can't hear the recordings well, I will read a small dialogue and be ready to answer those questions. Do you understand the task?
Okay, yes. What did Merida used to do at night? Yeah. Going to
In this dialogue, there would be two girls, Jessica and Miranda.
Okay.
So, Miranda,
Okay.
Jessica.
Okay.
Wow, how are you? I have not seen you for ages. You look so great. Miranda. Thanks, Jessica. You look really good too. Jessica. Hey, are you in a hurry? Why don't we get some coffee? Miranda. I'd love to, but I'm on the way to meet. Oh, come on. It's only 10 minutes. Jessica. So, how are you? Miranda. Oh, great. Things couldn't be better, actually. Mike and I, we are getting married. Jessica. Sorry, you are what? Congratulations. Miranda. Thank you. I'm so happy. Jessica. When did you get engaged? Miranda. Only a few months ago. I'm glad I met you actually. I was going to call you. Jessica. I can't believe it. Miranda the wife. I remember as you used to go clubbing every night. Miranda. Well, that was 3 years ago. All I want to do now is to stay in and be with Mike. Jessica. And how is the preparation going? Miranda. Oh, I have not done anything yet. My mom and Mike's mom want to organize the whole wedding by themselves. Jessica. They only want to help you. Miranda. True. And what about you? You look gorgeous. Jessica. Well, I'm kind of happy too. Miranda. What is his name? Jessica. Robert. Miranda. You did not tell me anything about him. Is it serious? Jessica. It's kind of, you know. So it is. Jessica. We have not been together for long. He only moved here from Washington a few months ago. Miranda. That's great news. You'll finally be together. Jessica. I really like him, you know. Miranda. Sorry, when can I meet him? That is him now. So that is the end. Have you got my reading well?
Please. Have I got?
Yes. Have you got the idea of my reading? Because I read instead of the speakers as usually. And it's a bit different thing. Was it okay?
Yes, it
For
was.
you?
Okay. Yeah.
Do you have the answers to all of the questions, to all of 5? Okay, let's analyze them. Who is Mike?
That's interesting.
Okay, I will ask you in other way. There were 2 girls, Miranda and Jessica. What they were speaking about? What is the main topic in their dialogue?
The main topic about marriage of Jessica.
Of Miranda, actually, and whom?
Robert. No.
Yes.
Please. Mike.
Yes, Robert. It is a boyfriend of Jessica, and Mike.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I understood.
Okay.
Okay.
And how can you call Mike? What is his social status now? He is not a husband. He is not a boyfriend. Who is he?
They are engaged.
Yes, they are engaged. And how can you call only him or only her? Like in Ukrainian, we can say наречений, наречена before the marriage. Okay, I will show you the screen now. Do you see it?
Yes, I see.
It's rather small, but can you read this word?
Find.
Okay, let's open.
Fins.
Fiance.
Fiancé.
Fiance.
Fiancé.
Yes, and a very similar
Fiancé.
word about girls. Fiance is a man and fiancée is a woman, but they are spelled in a different way.
Fiancé.
Yeah. By the way, there is one more variant how to say. Can you translate, please, дружина in English?
Woman.
Wife and человек.
Wife. Husband. Husband.
Yeah. And they can say wife to be and husband to be instead of fiancé. Okay, and when did they get engaged?
For a few months.
In few months.
In few months.
If you say for, it was already in the past. And if you say in, через. Okay, let's move on. What did Miranda used to do a lot at night?
I don't know.
Before getting engaged. Okay, I will show you an interesting structure. Can you read it, please?
I remember as you used to go climbing every night.
Clubbing.
Clubbing.
Yeah.
Clubbing.
Instead of going to different clubs, you can say you used to go clubbing. Yeah. And what does she do now?
She stays home?
Yeah. Okay. Number 4, please.
She stays at home. Who's going to organize a wedding? Mike. Mike is going?
Not Mike, but 2 other people. It's rather popular nowadays that not people who are engaged organize their wedding, but who? In many films, usually parents and especially moms are fond of organizing the wedding.
Yeah.
And here is the same situation. Okay, what does Jessica tell Miranda about her relationship with Robert? Because we were speaking about Miranda and Mike.
Yeah.
There are 2 pairs, Jessica and Robert at the end. You can read it here.
You tell me anything about him, shares him. It's kind of, how it is. We haven't been together for long. He only moved here from Washington a few months ago. It's great news. Finally together. Really like him to know. So yeah, I heard about. I heard that she didn't told about him. She didn't told before. He didn't. He didn't tell. He didn't tell before, but what does? Yeah, he told only that they haven't been together for a long time, and now they are together. And
maybe now they are as well together, because here you have When can I meet him? That's him now. Maybe he was coming to them so that they could see him. Okay, let's continue. We develop the situation with Jessica, Miranda, Robert, and here is a waiter. Who is a waiter? Now you have two tasks. One, answer this question. What two favors does Robert ask Jessica? Do you understand favors?
What two favors does Robert ask Jessica? Favors.
Yes.
I heard, I don't know.
Actually, you can translate like послуга. Robert asks Jessica about two favors. And you can say, if you want to ask somebody to help you or something, you can ask, can you do me a favor? Okay. Now I will read you another part of the dialogue. Try to answer this question. So I hide, and you develop your listening skills. Robert, don't you mind if I join you? Miranda, of course. Come here, sit down. Robert, thanks. Miranda, actually, I am late for the meeting already, and I have to leave in a minute anyway. Robert, could I have a large cappuccino, please? Waiter, of course. Jessica, Robert, this is Miranda. She's my close friend. Miranda, nice to meet you, Robert. Robert, you too, Miranda. You know, Jessica told me about you a lot, and I've seen college photos of you two together. Jessica, of course you have. Robert, you've hardly changed at all. Miranda, what a nice man. And now I know why you like him, Jessica. He is a real gentleman. Waiter, your cappuccino. Robert, oh, thanks. Can you pass the sugar? Jessica, sure. Miranda, sorry guys, but I really have to go. Robert, I hope it isn't because of me. Miranda, not at all. I have to meet someone, but let's get together very soon. Jessica, I hope we will. Miranda, bye Robert, it was nice to meet you. Bye. Bye, see you soon. Robert, she seems to be a happy person. Jessica, she is, because she is getting married. Robert, that's amazing news. Jessica, yeah, it is. I guess we are at that age now when most of our friends are getting married. Robert, yeah. Oh, speaking of friends, I want to ask you a favor. Is it okay if we change our plans a bit this week? Jessica, sure. What's up? Robert, I've just had a call from an old friend of mine, Peter. I have not seen him since we were at university. He is a traveler, and he's traveling around the States at the moment. Anyway, he's arriving in New York this evening, and I've invited him to stay for the week. Jessica, sounds great. It will be fun to meet one of our old friends. What is he like? Robert, oh, he used to be a bit wild, but that was a long time ago. He's changed completely. Jessica, well, I'm looking forward to seeing him. Robert, just one more thing. Could you do me a big favor? I have to work late this evening, so please, would you mind meeting him at the airport? Jessica, not at all. I'd like to meet him. Robert, and could you take him to my flat? I'll give you the keys. Jessica, no problem, honey. Robert, thank you so much, sweetheart. You are the best girlfriend ever. That was the end. So, have you noticed what two favors does Robert ask Jessica?
What two favors? One favor I have, one favor I have, the other not.
And which one do you notice?
He asked her to meet
To meet.
His friend in airport. On airport. To meet in airport.
Yes, actually, it was already the second favor.
Yes, it was the second, I know. It was the first. It is interesting. It was before so many texts. Please.
The first was very simple. He did not ask her of anything special. He told her if it's okay if they change their plans for the week.
If they change
their plans for the week, maybe they planned
some
visits
yes,
to the
was.
cafes or to the cinema, I don't know. And if they have that friend, they could not be only a couple. They needed some more activities. Okay, let's check how attentive you are. I will read you a statement and say me if you remember, is it true or false? Ready?
Please. Yeah.
Robert ordered a cappuccino.
Yes, that is true.
Great. The next. Robert says Miranda looks exactly like on photos from college.
He says something. I think so.
Yes, it's true. Miranda gets bad impression of Robert.
Miranda gets
Bad impression of Robert.
bad impression of Robert. No, it's false.
The next. Miranda leaves because she did not like Robert.
No.
Jessica says that most of their friends are in serious relationships now.
Jessica says that what?
That most of their friends are in serious relationships now.
No, she didn't say it.
Actually, she said this information.
She said, okay. So one second. I want to change my earphone. So 1 second. Yeah.
The next, ready?
Yeah.
Peter is going to stay for a month. Peter, their friend from somewhere.
Peter is going to stay for a week.
Yes, not for a month, but for a week.
Yeah.
Great. Jessica is happy to meet Peter at the airport.
Is she happy? She said it's okay that she met. Is she happy? I don't know.
Actually, she did not say anything against.
Yes.
So we can count that she is happy.
Okay.
And the last. Robert can't meet Peter because his car is broken.
That's true? It's not true? Huh. No. It's not true. There was something else.
Yeah, he said something about work. What did he say?
I don't know.
Okay, he said that he had to work late that day. Okay. I will show you the screen. Do you see it?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, I see.
Okay. There are some extracts from the conversation. If you remember, fill in with the missing words in the gaps. Or you can guess from the context what is missing. For example, don't you if I join you.
Yeah.
Do you remember my question at the beginning of the lesson?
I understood that it should be this word. I know. Do you mind?
Yes.
Listen down things. Actually, I'm for the meeting already. Actually, I'm not for the meeting already. Actually,
She was hurrying to some
I
meeting.
have. But actually, I'm. She was
Miranda and Jessica, they met each other accidentally, випадково. So Miranda did not plan to meet and to speak with them. It's connected with time. Another hint for you.
For the meeting already, and I have to.
He was afraid that she will be not in time for her meeting. A very simple word, not in time.
No, actually, I'm not in time.
Change it. A synonym.
I don't know.
Really?
Right. Okay.
Yes.
I'm meeting already, and I have to hurry in a minute away. I have to go.
Or to leave, to go. It's correct. Both. Number 2.
Can you put the sugar? Can you give me? Can you put?
You can't say put.
Can you order?
Not order.
Can you order? Not order. I can't say put.
Yes, you can't say put with sugar.
Can you give?
Yes, you can say can you give, or another can you pass.
Pass. Yes, here you are.
Yeah, it was here, sure. It's okay. Different variants.
She seems to be a happy person. She is, because she's getting married. That's good news.
Yeah, you can say amazing, good.
Sounds great. I'll be fun to meet one of your friends.
Yes.
Old friends.
Let it be friends.
What's he like? Oh, he used to be. But what was a long time ago? He used to be.
Yeah, it was difficult to remember. He was
a bit wild. Okay.
But now he's changed. To what extent? До якої міри?
I don't know. Completely.
Yes, like completely.
Well, I'm looking to see him. I'm looking forward.
To seeing him.
Forward.
Yes. So, let's look at some phrases. You can say look and after. You know, look as usual, synonyms to see, to watch, and look after. Do you know this expression? You can look after your children, after some grandmom, and so on. Even you can say look after your flat. Lend, and do you remember we had some difficulties somewhere with the word lend and borrow.
Yes, lend money and borrow. Yeah, actually, I did. Something I don't understand, but lend is lend also in German. I thought that they have some difference, but they aren't.
Yes, there is a difference. Do you remember this difference between lend and borrow?
Yes, I know. I mean, to lend money, it's to позичати
А borrow?
комусь.
Yeah.
Або позичати собі.
Yes, позичати в когось. Great. And give a lift. Is it literally, буквально, give a lift?
No.
Can you translate give a lift?
I can't.
Here you have some explanations. Give you a lift to home, to the town center. Imagine such a situation. You are on the road and you are going without any car on your own feet. And now you see a car with your friend and he decides to give you a lift.
I remember. Yes.
And how can you translate it now?
Підвести.
Yes, you're right. And help you. Remember, help with. Usually. Such an interesting questions here. Ask as many questions as possible. Try to be polite. In the meaning that you are asking about anything, about some help, maybe about some advice, but try to do it politely. And try to use different constructions. Here you have some examples. Could you do me a favor? It was our today's word, a favor. The only thing, don't confuse it with make. Only do a favor. Then would you mind? Do you think you could? And so on. What other variants? How can you ask?
Other variants?
Are there any other?
Are there any other?
Maybe it will help you. In grammar, you can say could, and what else? At the beginning of any sentence, of any...
Can.
Can, yes. And what is the other word?
Other?
With similar meaning.
One?
Instead of can and could, what else can you ask? Maybe may or might. May I come in? Can I come in? If you say can, it's a bit rude. It's better to say could I come in? And the best variant, may I come in? By the way, if you want to be polite, use might as well as could, not can and may. Okay. We have one more dialogue, but I want to ask you, are you tired of listening today?
No.
Because we have a big choice. We can continue with some other activities or can continue this situation with Jessica, Robert. What will you choose? Okay. So, I will read you the continuation of situation. Now you will have Robert, Jessica, and their new friend. What is his name?
Robert, Jessica, A new friend.
That friend that is coming. Peter.
Peter.
Listen and answer the question. Do Robert and Jessica like new Peter's behavior? The key words, new behavior of Peter. Because you remember, there was, he changed completely. Ready to listen?
Yeah.
Peter. Hey, man. Robert. Peter. I'm so happy to see you, man. Robert. You too, Peter. You have not changed at all. Peter. Yep. Now I look even better. Robert. Why did you come so late? Jessica. Peter's flight from Texas was delayed. And then you know these awful traffic jams. Peter. But that gave us time to get to know each other. Jessica. Yeah. Peter told me all about his travels. I mean, everything. Peter. And look at this. Your own flat in New York. It's so cool. Robert. It's really good. But are you hungry? I got some things on my way home. Peter. Stay in? It's my first night in the Big Apple. Let's go out and have a pizza or something. Robert. I thought you'd be tired after the flight. Peter. No way, dude. I'm ready for action. Robert. Great. I will get my jacket. Jessica. Robert. I think I will go home if you don't mind. I am exhausted. Robert. Oh, okay then. Peter. So it's a boys' night out. Robert. Just like the old days. Peter. And after the pizza we can go on somewhere else. Robert. Let's have fun. So, what can you say about Peter's behavior?
What can I say about Peter's behavior? Behavior from Peter is what can I say? If you want to have something fun,
He wants
he wants to have something fun. Maybe you want to go somewhere.
Yeah.
It was not mentioned what have been changed in his behavior.
Yes, it was not mentioned.
It wasn't mentioned.
But there were some hints for you. At the beginning, Robert told maybe about the behavior, or maybe about, just a moment, зовнішність. How can you translate it, by the way?
Which one?
Зовнішність.
No, I look even better. Yes,
Huh?
it was clear.
Yeah. And then you have, just like the old days.
Yeah, yes, I know. It's mean just like the old days. The first you want to have a pizza something, and after that, I mean, if they stay together with Robert, then Peter wanted to do something, and I understood that it's all days. It's mentioned, so it's a boys' night out. Maybe it's normally live for him. He goes somewhere, he visits some bars or something else, and it's live for him. It shows after the Jessica, no, sorry.
Jessica, yes, the name.
Jessica said she's tired. She would go home. And Peter was happy to do
join
something.
Peter.
To join. Yes.
Yes, you understood everything correctly. Now let's check your memory. Can you remember missing words here?
Okay, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy to see you, man.
Yeah.
Why did you arrived or come so late? No, come. Yeah? No. This word, dude.
Dude.
Dude. I don't know what's the word, but the German use it. Interesting.
It's a bit of a slang. Here they say, I'm so happy to see you, man.
Yeah, I understand.
A friend,
Dude, but
an old friend.
okay.
So no way.
But no way.
Mm-hmm. Why did you come so late? No way, dude. It was like a slang. Nothing about meaning.
Okay. Interesting. Rose, I think I'll go home if you don't mind. Just like all the time, the old time.
In
Just like the old
Ukrainian, you will say як в старі часи. In English, you will say як в старі дні.
days.
Mm-hmm.
All days. Robert, let's have fun.
Yeah, let's have fun. Okay. Actually, it's our last lesson on the topic relationships. And we have some more time. So let's continue. We finished the situation with Miranda, Jessica, Mike, and Peter already. Let's look at some vocabulary. Here you have such words: close friend, couple, flatmate.
I don't hear you. Sorry, sorry. I lose you for a short time.
Do you hear me now?
I didn't hear. Yes, I hear.
Okay. Do you see the screen?
Yeah.
In the box, there are some words. Can you read them, please?
Close friend, couple, flatmate, ex, classmate, partner, fiance, fiance,
You read it fiance
fiance,
in both.
fiance.
No difference.
Colleague.
Fiance.
Fiance. Okay. Okay.
And colleague. How will you call a friend from school or college?
Flatmate. Classmate, sorry.
How would you call a person?
Flatmate, then next fiance, couple, close friend. Okay, next.
Your husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend?
Fiance.
No.
Huh?
No.
No? Your husband, wife, boyfriend, or girlfriend. Okay. Couple.
One person.
Close. Partner.
Yeah, partner. Okay. Now two people who are married or in a romantic relationship.
No, two people who are married. No.
Shall I show you the words?
Couple. The people who are married?
Yes.
Yeah, couple. The person that you are engaged to be married. Fiancé.
And by the way, the first word here, fiancé, Is it for man or for a woman?
For men.
For
The
a
second for
man.
women.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the person that you work with, it's
There was X.
You will have one more.
Yeah. The person that you work with, friendship.
Okay.
What was it? Close friend.
No.
No, a colleague. Sorry.
Colleague. Yeah. What is next?
A person that you use to have a relationship with. Close friend. Yeah, close friend is the last. That you use. Oh, okay. X. The 7 is X.
Good. Moreover, there are some new words, or maybe not new. Let's look at them and translate them. Lost touch. Can you translate it?
Lost touch. But it is not exactly the translation.
Not except.
Or, I mean, not exactly the translation. I mean, touch is to touch something.
And here you have
Lost touch. Lost the cell phone or what?
Втратити зв'язок. For example,
Втратити
message
okay.
with some friend and then you lost his contact in
Okay.
every social media. Then in common. In common. To have something in common.
Мати важливе in common.
Важливе, important, and in common. For example, me and my fiancé. We have in common that we are both teachers.
Something in common, yeah.
What about got to know? Here it's in the past already, get to know.
Something know something.
If I say to learn, a person, for example, it will be the same. Get to know somebody, to get acquainted, or to learn. Because we can't say learn a person, we learn subjects, English, history, and so on. So get to know about people. Had, met, were together, went out. Can you translate this one?
Went out. Виходити на... Кудись виходити.
Got married, broke up.
Перервати щось.
Usually about relationships. Break up. What is it?
Yeah.
Розійтись. Here you had lost touch and here got in touch.
Зв'язок.
Якби підтримувати зв'язок.
Yeah.
Get in touch. Okay. Proposed.
Пропонував.
What can you propose? Because you can suggest, you can offer, and you can propose. Пропонувати. In Ukrainian, only one translation. But in English, 3 words. Offer, suggest, and propose.
Пропонувати. Відв'язати.
Think in terms of our topic. Topic relationships. So, usually men propose to their women before getting married. Okay, became friends and got on. I will send you this exercise as your homework. You can look in the dictionaries these words once more and then fill in the gaps. Okay?
Okay.
By the way, this your homework for the next week, for the next Saturday. Because tomorrow we have like a discussion, speaking lesson.
Yeah.
Do you remember the
Exactly.
film for tomorrow's lesson?
Joker.
Yeah, a Joker. And on Telegram, just here, I sent you one link. You can watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And to this link, you have a small task to fill in the gaps, a very short one. By the way, do you remember the film Good?
What?
Do you remember the film Joker?
Joker? Not, I think.
Not well. Okay,
Not well.
let's do this way. I will send you some more links with short parts of the videos. Okay. Thank you for your work today. Do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
Let's see you tomorrow.